So you're not gonna take this seriously. If you're not gonna take this seriously, you and I are not gonna get along.
Very serious.
Well, you can't be because you didn't comply with my order. If I catch you lying to me,
No, I'm not lying.
no, ma'am. When I catch people lying to me, that tells me they have no, well, let's not play games with me. What do you mean? That's what it says on my driver's license.
What was the name of that one, Judge?
I can't do these without traffic records. Somebody's gonna have to run records on all these Trenton cases.
The Trenton
I have
ones
no-
don't have them?
Why don't you have a seat 1 second, sir? Can you call in Benares, please?
None of the Trenton ones do, Judge?
At least the first three I looked at. Let me see the fourth one. I don't have any of these.
Those were all done. I know that. I mean, you could bring them down. I don't know how that happened because I just did those.
Say that again?
I just did all of them. That's weird that those ones don't have them. Because they had a huge pile. Trenton has a huge stack.
Come on up here again, Mr. Pulaski, wherever you are. Come on up, Mr. Pulaski. Charles Joseph Pulaski Jr., 260-648-572. Your name?
Or your honors, I'm there, but I was Police Department.
Your name?
Charles Polaski.
I don't have any of the traffic records. She said she ran them.
There's none in any of the files. I've been running my computer in the.
Not. That is weird because I know I just did all those.
I don't have
If they
any
want to
of
bring
the
them
files.
down, Judge, I'll throw them in there because that's weird. I just did that whole docket. They can run them down here and I'll run them real quick. It takes me a hot second to do them.
Yeah, well, I just can't do these. So I
But I know
kind
you
of have a
can't do it
sliding
without it.
scale here, depending on how many priors and everything.
Sure, yeah,
So
absolutely.
I'm gonna have you take all these down, and you can take down all your other cases.
Okay.
Traffic records run, so it'll be a couple of minutes, folks. So, Mr. Pulaski, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to ask you to have a seat, okay? You can have a seat.
Let's see.
Demetrius K. Davis. This is a Woodhaven case, so it's in here, 267-842-936. Mr. Davis, good morning. Your name? Good morning. You're going to plead responsible to impeding traffic. You have one prior incident here, a crash a couple, 3-4 years ago. To that charge of impeding, responsible or not responsible? I'll accept the plea. 160 is your total. Cash your end of the haul, okay? Have a good day. People against Daniel Antimo, 26F246277. Your name?
Daniel and Dingle.
Good morning. You're going to plead responsible to impeding traffic, correct?
All right.
You got no priors to that charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible. All right, I'll accept your plea, dismiss the original charge. 150 is your total. Cash your end of the hall to your right. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Janice Marie Clouet, 26F246305. Your name? All right, so you're gonna plead to impeding traffic, correct? All right, you gotta be careful there. You're going 44 and a 25. To the charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
I'll accept the plea, dismiss the original charge. 165 is your total. Cash your end of the hall to your right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, people against Michael Anoja. This is Michael
Yes.
J. Anoja, 26F246315. Good morning. Your name?
I think it's Mike. Okay.
He's got you going 44 and a 25. Did they offer you impeding traffic?
Yes, so I know,
I just talked to the officer, but I wanted to explain what happened to you.
Okay, so here's the deal. If you're going, they got you going 44 and a 25. They wrote you for 35 and a 25. If they offer you impeding traffic, that's 0 points. It won't go on your record. Hang on. If you go to a hearing and you lose, you're going to get convicted of 35 and a 25. If you lose, and that's 2 points. So I don't know what you want to tell me, but I can't, it's just going to be very simple. There's no intent required here. If you're going 35 and a 25, I'm going to have to find you responsible and you're going to get assessed 2 points. If you want to have a hearing, I have no problem with it. But I'm just telling you what's going to happen if you go to a hearing. If you lose, 2 points. If you win, great, nothing. No points, no conviction, no nothing. But they got you going 44 and a 25. Stationary radar. I mean, you still want to go to a hearing? It's up to you.
No, Your Honor.
Did he offer you impeding traffic? Do you want to take that?
Okay.
I'm gonna have to send this back to him though to write it up again, okay? Because he checked informal hearing, all right? So you can talk to him. He's right there. Detective, you can take that back. I didn't know you were in the courtroom. You heard this conversation. Thank you. I'm gonna go on to another case. If you'll have a seat at the table right behind you there. People against David Herndon, 26W842432. What happened here? Your name?
Dave Herndon?
Did you admit responsibility initially?
I did. I checked in the back of the ticket and then included a letter kind of explaining what had happened. And then I got the notice to appear.
Okay, so Heather, he paid this?
I did not. I'm not sure if I was supposed to
No,
pay. When I
Judge.
checked responsible, or if I was waiting for a decision.
Why is it on his record then?
It looks like, okay, it looks like it defaulted an error. Well, it didn't default an error. What happened is he sent that in, it defaulted in the meantime while he's sent his letter in. So when that happens, we schedule them for a court date.
Got it. So you're gonna plead to impeding traffic, right? And then they're going to dismiss the original charge, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I want to make sure that this gets taken off. To the charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible? All right. We're gonna amend the abstract. We're gonna take it off, so you don't have anything on there. And that's 150. And you can go down the hall and take care of that, and I'll dismiss the improper loan use. Yeah, make sure that's taken off of this
I
record.
updated it right now. It's already
Thank you very
updated.
much. Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Trevor Harkowitz,
Yes, sir.
26T648147B. Your name?
Trevor Hartman?
Did you have insurance?
Yes.
You did then?
No.
Why are they dismissing this then? Did you pay the expired plate?
Yes.
Okay. Gotta have insurance. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You have no insurance under state law. That's a 1-year misdemeanor. You get in an accident, the insurance company will pay out their claimant, they're insured, and they'll come after you like you can't believe.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'll go ahead on there. Since you paid the expired plate, they're moving to dismiss because you now have insurance, correct?
Yes.
All right. I'm not sure I agree with this, but I'll go ahead and dismiss it. You're all set. You gotta have insurance though, sir. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Jian Zheng, 260-648-433. John, what are you gonna have?
I'm here for sentencing Judge Julianne McCormick, sir.
Okay, let's get that one up here. Okay, I see it now. How are you, ma'am or sir? Who's your name?
Negative.
Okay, how you doing?
Oh, I'm fine.
What's your-
Translating.
I know, what's your name?
G Sing. Jen G Sing.
Okay, so, what does he speak? What language?
Chinese.
And you're fluent in both Chinese and English? And he's your husband?
Yes.
Huh? Okay. Raise your right hand for me. You solemnly swear or affirm that you'll make a true and accurate translation between the court and the defendant.
Yes.
Okay. All right, tell me your name.
Ginseng.
Can you repeat that for me?
Ginseng.
And you, I understand, are going to plead responsible to impeding traffic.
Not really Ginseng.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of these using a handheld device. I could make a case that some people drive worse than drunks. Please don't do that again, okay?
Yes.
All right, to the charge of impeding traffic, do you plead responsible or not responsible?
Yeah.
Responsible.
It's 215 on our fine chart. I don't like these. 200, I'm gonna make it, okay? Sorry, you gotta go down the hall and take care of that. Thanks for coming,
you.
ma'am. Have a great day. Good luck, sir.
Yeah.
Tell him I said good luck. Stephen Cordes.
thank you.
260-648-449. And could I have seated up here Charles Pulaski at the table? Mr. Pulaski, come on up and have a seat at the table. Your name, sir?
Stephen Cordes.
How you doing?
Good.
All right, you're gonna plead impeding,
Yes.
responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
They got you going kind of quick here on fourth.
Yes.
All right, to the charge impeding, responsible?
Yes.
I'll accept the plea, dismiss the speed, 150. Cashier into the hall, good luck.
Thank you.
Charles Pulaski, Junior, 260-648-572. How you doing? Are you a little hard of hearing?
Harry?
Are you a little hard of hearing?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me your name, please.
I plead
No, your name.
Charles J. Pulaski Jr.
All right, so you are going to plead to impeding traffic, correct?
Yes.
To that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible?
All right, I'm gonna accept your plea. 160 is your total, 160. You can go down the hall and take care of that. I'll dismiss the following two closely, okay?
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, people again. Justin Alton Brown. 260-648-559. All right, Mr. Brown, your name.
Justin?
Justin what?
Justin.
Good looking head of hair that you got there.
I know.
Red and, huh?
Yes. Yes.
You'll never lose that either. To the charge of impeding, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
I'll accept the plea, dismiss the feed. You got one other thing on there, 160. Cashier into the hall to your right, okay?
Thank you.
Good luck. People against Anosia. Michael J. Anosia, 26F246315. All right, your name.
Michael, yeah,
Okay, so you want to plead to impeding, right?
yes, Your Honor.
Okay, to that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Plea is accepted, speed's dismissed. So what did you want to tell me?
Your Honor, when I made a left from Eastern Road, it was 50 miles per hour, and I didn't even see any sign. The first thing I saw was officer, yeah, that was the first thing I saw. Then he just pulled me over.
You're on Huron River, West Huron River Drive. It's 25 there. Okay, so you got to be careful. 150 is your total, all right?
Thank you.
Original charge dismissed. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Julianne McCormick, 260-646-780.
Good morning, Judge and staff. John Buchanan, the attorney on behalf of Julie McCormick for sentencing. Ms. McCormick is to my left. Please identify yourself.
All right, just give me 1 second here. This was, is this the one? This isn't the one that shut down all the Veterans Parkway, was it? Was it? Yes?
Yes, sir. I need a power pole.
I know. I just didn't know if this was the same incident. I saw that was the area you struck a pole. Is anybody here from DTE? We sent them a letter for the record, the damage claims department on Haggerty on May the 8th. And if anybody could conceivably be on, from DTE,
No one's on Zoom, Judge.
no one at all?
No.
Okay, well, this was scheduled for 8:30, I believe, 8:30, and it's now 9:23, so,
Make sure it's paid that up.
okay, that's fine. But You gotta be careful.
Yeah, yes,
So she pled to operating with, while impaired due to the consumption of drugs. She was referred for a screening and assessment. Have you had a chance to review it? And are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
Judge, we've had the opportunity to review it, no additions, corrections, or deletions. We are asking, because of her schedule, and she works very hard, actually puts in more than 40 hours a week. In lieu of the court work program, if she could do some community service, and that is it, Judge.
Ma'am, do you have, anything that you would like to add here? And by the way, can I see your proof that you've been attending, or did you show it to your lawyer that you've been attending NA?
no, I'm sorry, I left it at,
Why?
I didn't know I was supposed to bring.
Go get it. Okay? You're sure you got it? You're not gonna come back here and tell me you lost it, the dog ate it?
Yeah,
Okay. Where do you live again? Live in
right
Brownstown.
now, I'm living in here.
Go get it, or have somebody bring it to you. Okay? You're sure you're gonna have it there? You're sure you're gonna have it?
Yes.
Okay, go get it.
Very good, Judge.
Put it aside.
Oh. Like right now.
Yes.
As opposed to when? I told you when I gave you the form, when I told you to go to AA, and I tell everybody this, that every time you come to court, you have to bring the form with you, the signed form.
No,
Pardon?
I didn't.
You didn't go to AA or NA, did you?
I do. I went to 2 classes.
Okay? So I ordered this on May the 7th. I said, wait,
It's very.
wait. It's twice a week, I said.
Right.
That means 14, 21, 28, the 4th. You should have gone to at least 9 meetings by now. So you tell me you forgot it, then you fess up and say you went to, ma'am, you drove into a pole. You had the whole city block closed down. So you're not gonna take this seriously.
Yes, I.
If you're not gonna take this seriously, you and I are not gonna get along.
Can't take it very serious.
Well, you can't be because you didn't comply with my order.
It's really hard for me to do it because I work afternoon shift.
Ma'am,
Judge, in addition to that, with all due respect, she is on probation in Wyandotte on a separate charge.
what's that for?
She had Adderall, which was unprescribed.
Was that another drug driving?
It was not, Judge. It was not. It was not. She,
So possession of an analog?
that's correct, yes.
Ma'am,
I do fan meetings so that.
I don't know why that didn't make it on the record. Let me double check something here. They usually will tell me.
Judge, the court is aware of that. In addition to that, she's been doing the fan meetings, you know, to avoid any future.
That's not even on her record with Wyandotte. You know
It
that?
doesn't make any sense. It
Makes no
she's on
sense.
probation. In fact, she's been on probation for 5 months in Wyandotte. Just in the 27th district.
Yeah, I get it. Let's get more serious by the minute here. You're on probation. And was she on probation at the time of this offense?
That is correct, Judge. She was.
So she got to face a probation violation in front of Judge DeSantis.
Judge, I don't know if there was a show cause hearing. Not aware of it.
But she
In
was,
fact, she's indicated to me that there has not been a show cause hearing.
were you on probation at the time of this offense?
Yes, and I told my probation officer and she said, let me know how it goes. That go.
Well, it's not gonna go too well. I can't have, you're not taking it seriously.
I know, I'm kidding
You drove, you caused a whole city block to be knocked out for how long? Do you know? I went over there for breakfast one day and I couldn't believe it. Everything was shut down. How long was that going on? Do you know? I'm asking you a question. It was more than a few hours.
Judge, I think it was throughout the evening and then the next, part of the next time.
So she was on probation for taking an analog. She goes out and drives. She drives into a DTE pole, shuts down the whole block. I tell her to go to AANA twice a week. She tells me she did, but she left it at home, and then she fesses up and tells me she went twice. Now, that does not sound like somebody who's taking this seriously. You're not taking it seriously. Please don't tell me you're taking it seriously.
I did 2 classes.
You were supposed to go to 11. I thought we already covered that, or 9, did I say? 9.
It's very hard to do it work schedule.
You should have thought about that before you did what you did. What days do you work?
She was Mondays through Sunday.
Sometimes 7 days.
Then you're making a lot of money. How much you make per hour? You get paid overtime when you work Saturday and Sunday? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
That's $33 an hour on Saturday? Yes? How much you make on Sunday? Double time? Or not? So you're making $44 an hour. So you're making 320. You're making $342 to be there on Sunday. You're not really working 7 days a week. You're telling me 7 days a week because you want to cover the fact that you haven't been to AA or NA.
I work 6 days.
If I catch you lying to me,
No, I'm not lying.
no, ma'am. When I catch people lying to me, that tells me they have no
Lips.
Do I have to go so far as to have you bring your pay stubs to me? Do I really have to do that? Do I really have to do that?
Judge, I don't think it's necessary because of the fact that when we were talking prior to this sentencing, she indicated that she was very overwhelmed with the responsibility she has at work.
Anything else anybody wants to say?
Judge, I believe she's going to be successful. She's, because of her mental health issues, these are prescribed medications, no excuse, but nonetheless, medications that were used were prescribed on that horrible day.
She's taking something else that wasn't prescribed, right?
I didn't take that.
On probate, when out of the wind-up case.
No, what the judge is referring to that it was in her pocket, Judge, but nonetheless, she should.
She wasn't carrying it around in her pocket, not to consume it or ingest it. I'm not arguing with you, Mr. Deep.
By what time would you want her back, Judge?
No, I'm gonna sentence her now.
Judge, again, like I said, this person that I'm dealing with has been through a very difficult separation. She basically has custody of her 7-year-old daughter, and this is a very overwhelmed person. Quite frankly, I don't know how she works. I mean, we know how she works. She's taking all these medications at this point, but it's having a devastating impact on her. She attends those meetings, fan meetings that will, that address this kind of an issue.
How often?
I believe once a week. So it's not like she's trying to avoid her responsibilities, although she was remiss in not the NA responsibilities.
Where do you attend those at?
Wait, at the Wayne Center.
Is that ordered by Judge DeSantis?
Yes.
Is there anything else?
Judge, again, even though you can't mitigate these damage on that day how Trenton was affected, but she's been serious about it, and I don't think we'll see her again the next year after this is completed. And she's quite remorseful, and I think this incident has affected her every day. She made a statement to me stating that if anybody else was, in lieu of anybody else being injured, she wished she were dead.
All right, so you can't listen. Is she still seeing somebody for mental health treatment? Are you seeing somebody?
So yes, sir.
Yes.
Whatever she's doing this with, any probation with Judge DeSanto, these things can kind of run, they pretty much run concurrent, so if she, but I'm gonna place you on probation for 15 months. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. You change your address, your place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal controlled substances. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. Kratom, poppy seeds, and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation. You're to submit to chemical testing, PBTs and ETGs, and I do not want you to fail, but I'm getting concerned now. Weekly for 3 months. If you're clean, I'll make it bi-weekly for 2. If you're clean, I'll make it monthly thereafter. You're going to attend AA, NA, or any combination of AA, NA, and a fan meeting twice a week until you're in an intensive outpatient treatment program. I'm ordering intensive outpatient treatment. Once you get into intensive outpatient treatment, you no longer have to attend AA or NA as far as I'm concerned. Whatever Judge DeSanto's ordering, you have to follow her order too. You understand that? I'm also ordering the victims impact panel that is one night that is put on by Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. I'm going to order 6 days jail credit 1. I'm going to let you serve 4 of those by way of the court work program. 1 day of community service. So community service, I'm going to order 8 hours, and that has to be done by July the 31st. I'm going to let you do the 4 court work program days instead of jail. And there's a $35 charge for that per day for a total of $140. I do want you to continue your mental health treatment and provide proof, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to even make a note here. And I don't really ever do this because it sounds like you're feeling overwhelmed, and I don't want that. I do want you to get some rehabilitation here. Court work program days can be started as late as November.
Thank you, Judge.
Now, the reason I say that is if you're overwhelmed, I don't want to set you up to fail, okay? But you got to be careful here. The driving pattern here, everything I saw scares me. Pay fines of $300, costs of $200, $75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. So fines and costs are $625, screening fees $60 for $685. There are probation fees of $300 for a total of $985. Cost of recovery is $225 for a total of $1210. And then you have your court work program fees. That's more than I want it to be, but $1,350. I'll set up a payment plan with you. If you violate, your probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated for up to 93 days. By law, if you stay out of trouble, you don't have any violations within the preceding 90 days, after 7.5 months, you're eligible for early discharge. You have 21 days to appeal my decision and 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, now, she's going to meet with probation. I want you to understand, I expect you to go back to AANA twice a week, or any combination of that and fan meetings. You could do 1 and 1. If you're going to satisfy Judge DeSanto's order, you can go once a week to fan meetings and then once a week here, okay? At 8 a.m. But every time you go, you have to have the form signed. Every time you come to court, whether to see me or your probation officer, you have to bring the form with you in case you were fibbing about going at all and it placed that someplace we don't know. My court officer is going to give you another form. You have to go in person. Do you understand? All right, now I'm gonna let you set up your own payment plan, okay? You understand that?
Yes.
You tell me how much you can pay today, if anything, and you tell me how much you can pay weekly, bi-weekly, whatever you want. Let's start with how much you can afford. Do you have anything today?
$50 now.
Now you tell me how much you can afford to pay going forward. I'll let you do 100 a month. That means you'll have it,
I have a lot of it.
but you don't have to explain. 50 now, 100 a month, starting July the 1st and the 1st of every month thereafter until paid. You will have to have all your fines and costs paid before you make your application for early discharge, okay? All right, you'll meet with your probation officer, go down the hall and pay your $50 and you'll meet with them. Thank you very much. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Chuck.
Thank you. Jessica Day. Jessica Ognat Day. 260842893 A and B.
Hello?
How you doing? Can you just stay right there and we'll get you out of here real quick? Your name?
Jessica Day.
You're gonna plead the expired plate? And
Yes.
the other charge will be dismissed, right?
Yes.
To that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Not responsible.
To expired plate, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
All right. It's a pretty generous deal they gave you. Maybe you should go to law school. 150 is your total. I'll dismiss your speeding charge. Good luck. Have a good day. You can go online and pay that today, okay?
Okay. Could I pay it next week when I get paid? I get paid Friday, next Friday.
Yeah, I can do that for you. I'll just have you pay by June 22nd. That's 2 weeks from today, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Good luck. Thank you. Paige Cozio. 260-648-564. Could I have Daniel Jensen seated at the hearing here? At the table here. Jeez. Come on up here. Your name? Okay, good morning to you. You are going to plead responsible to impeding traffic and in return, they're going to dismiss the speed here.
Yes.
True?
Yes.
All right, that's what you want to do?
Sure.
To that charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Fine.
All right, I'm gonna accept your plea. 160 is your total. You're all set and go down the hall and take care of that. Good luck. Thank you. Daniel Frank Jensen, 260-648-105 A and B. Come on up here, sir. Your name? You got to go in front of the microphone there.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's your name?
I'm representing Daniel Jensen.
Are you Daniel Jensen?
So it says I'm translating. It's just a.
Oh, you want to play a game, huh? What's your name? Are you Daniel Jensen? Are you Daniel Jensen?
Yeah, that's what it says on the translation. Yes, sir.
Well, tell me your
Yes,
name.
sir. That's
Well, let's not play games with me. What do you mean that's what it says on my driver's license? You want an informal hearing on this, right?
if that's what you call it, yes, sir.
I just want you to be aware it says here does not want impeding traffic.
Does what?
On the stipulated plea agreement here, it says does not want impeding traffic. I just want you to be aware, if you go to a hearing and you're losing and you lose, you're going to have the conviction.
Traffic. I don't understand that.
It's 0 points. It won't go on your record.
Okay.
If you want to take advantage of that, it sounds like he's willing to give you that. That's fine. If you don't want to do that, you go to an informal hearing with you and the officer. If you're convicted, you're going to be assessed the points. Do you understand that?
I understand clearly.
You do?
I understand clearly.
You still want to go to the hearing?
Absolutely.
Okay, no problem. No,
I
nobody,
don't see a reason to plead something else for something that I didn't do.
no, that's fine. He says you just didn't use your turn signal.
I'm fine, I should finish.
Well, see,
So you've got to wait, what I'm thinking.
I'm gonna listen to the testimony from you and him. And I'm gonna listen to and determine whether or not you used a turn signal.
Okay.
If you didn't use a turn signal, you're going to lose. I don't understand why we even have turn signals on cars anymore. Only half the people seem to use them. I don't know why. That's what they're there for. That's what the law requires. I'll go ahead and set an inform.
If
Listen.
if you're not changing lane, there's no reason you need to change.
Listen, I'm not, you don't need to lecture me on the law. He said you changed lanes and you didn't use your turn signal. And I'm only telling you if that's the case, then I'm going to find you responsible because the law requires it. I'm not trying to argue with you in any way. I just want to make sure you don't do anything that you regret because, you know, you're not even as old as me, but at our age, we get tickets. It doesn't look good to insurance companies. And I don't want to see that happen to you. I'm going to set this for informal unless you tell me you want to go talk to him about impeding. If you want to go talk to him about impeding, fine. If not, I'm going to give you a date. You're going to come back. I'm going to hear testimony. I'm going to make a decision. I'm not trying to argue with you or anything. So give me a date, Heather.
We can do June 22nd at 10 a.m.
Is that what you want to do? Is still go to the hearing?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't see any reason why not to.
Well, I just explained to you what the downfalls could be.
I understand.
Okay. I just want to make sure believe me, these hearings are very short. It's no skin off of my neck. I could care less. I just want to make sure that anybody walking out of the back of this room, at least feel that they were treated fairly. Now I've disclosed everything to you. You understand it clearly. You know that you're going to have 0 points and no reporting if you plead to impeding, and you know if you lose the hearing, you're going to get the conviction entered on your record and the points assessed. That's all I wanted to make sure of. We're giving you June the 22nd at 10 a.m. And I'll see you here then. They'll give you a notice down the hall. Any other questions?
Questions?
All right, good luck. We'll see you here in a couple of weeks, June 22nd at 10 a.m.
Let's go right here.
No, that's in the lockup. You don't want to go in there. All the way out the back. Tassin El Sayed Daoud. Is Tayson El Sayed Daoud here, 260-150-0033?
I think so.
What's he doing in the hall? Do you know? Daoud. Tassin El Sayed Daoud. Dominic Bazinski, 260-648-38. Your name? How you doing today? You're going to plead impeding? Responsible or not responsible to that? Please accepted. Original charge dismissed. 160 is your total. You can go down to the end of the hall, make your payment. You're all set. Best of luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Charles Richards, 216-48252. Your name?
Charles Richards.
You're going to plead impeding.
Yes, sir.
Got to be careful, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, responsible or not responsible to that? Nobody else was hurt besides you, right?
Yeah, I was taking mine, I had a slight, but yes,
I'll accept the plea 195. You're all set. Good luck.
thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Is Hassan outside, Dawu here?
Yeah.
26B150033. Come on up here, sir. I said a motion, your name? You went into default and you filed a motion. By implication, they're agreeing to it because they're sending this in, say, plead to impeding. So I'll set aside the default judgment. Do you wish to plead to impeding traffic?
Yes, sir.
Responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
I'll accept the plea to impeding. Again, the default judgment set aside. You posted a bond of 165. Does he need to go down there? It's in his name.
No, we can just apply it.
Just apply the bond and you're all set. 165 is your total. So we're gonna apply the bond. You don't owe us anything.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Dylan Lawrence Strouser? Straughter. 26B150729. What's your name, sir?
Dylan Lawrence daughter,
Who's this with you?
dad, Dylan Lawrence daughter.
Okay, how you doing? Was anybody hurt?
No,
Were you in the car?
no,
All right, let me just talk to you, okay? Was the car, was there any serious damage to any
that
vehicle?
was just minor scratch on mine.
You don't want to plead to impeding?
No.
Do you think the accident was your fault?
No.
Okay, fair enough. I just, let me see here. Good enough. I'll set for informal. You do understand that if you lose, this conviction goes on your record. If you plead to impeding, there's 0 points, no conviction, no fines, no costs. I'm sorry, let me repeat that. If you plead to impeding, it's 0 points. You're gonna pay a fine. If you lose this, I'm not trying to talk you out of it. I just want to make sure you understand it. The conviction for improper lane use will go on your record. You understand that?
Yes.
And you still wish an informal, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, go ahead and give me an informal date, Heather. We want to do June 22nd at 10. How's that? Or is
Let's do 9 o'clock on this one, Judge, please.
9 a.m. Okay. All right. So you go down the hall and get your notice and you can go from there. You're looking good, by the way.
Thank you. And if I don't go, and it doesn't go well with the police officer, can I go into a judge?
Say that again.
If it doesn't go well with the police officer, can I do a formal?
If you lose, you mean?
Yeah.
We're setting it for an informal where it's just you and the officer. If you lose the informal, you can appeal to the other judge.
Okay.
You could go out and hire a lawyer right now or go to a formal hearing right now instead of going to an informal, but the formal involves the prosecutor.
Okay.
Did I answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna set it for an informal, June 22nd at 9. You can go down the hall and they'll give you your notice. We'll see you here then. Good luck.
Thank you.
Joseph Phillips, 260-648-503. A and B. Ma'am, you've been here all morning. What is your name?
Joanne Marshall.
What are you here for?
She's meeting with the lieutenant here. She's all set.
I know, but she's been sitting.
It wasn't scheduled till 9:40.
Oh, okay. Sir, your name?
Joseph Phillips.
It's good to see somebody was here on time anyway. Mr. Phillips, you're going to plead to impeding. They're going to dismiss the defective equipment, true?
Yes, sir.
To that charge of impeding traffic. Responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
I'm going to accept that plea. Improper tow, 195, I'll make it, and I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss the defective equipment. So it's 195, okay?
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you. You want to pay that outside here somewhere?
I'll go out the back doors and all the way down the end of the hall to the right, to the cashier.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Merrill. People against Sarah Merrill. 260-648-374. Good morning. Your name?
Sarah.
You're going to plead to impeding, right? To the charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible. Why were you using your phone?
I solved the problem. I was looking at making sure I was going in the right direction while I'm mapping.
I'm sorry, I don't like these. I'll accept the plea, dismiss the original charge, $200. You go down the hall and pay that, okay?
May I have an extension?
Sure. How long do you need?
7 days, please.
I'll give you till the 22nd, okay?
I'm very grateful.
That's a week, 2 weeks from today. Good luck.
Save.
Evan Tracy. 260-648-288. How you doing?
Good.
Your name?
Evan Tracy.
How long you had your license? All right, you gotta be careful, okay?
Yes, sir.
This guy's going 59 on the 35. Is this who you with here? You know what would happen if they got you going 50 on 35 and they insisted on you pleading with that? You're gonna be pushing the car down the roadway for the next year or so. You understand what I'm telling you? That's 4 points. You gotta be careful. You're doing 59 on West Road, downtown. Were you with anybody? What were you in such a hurry about?
I was trying to get home.
I can't hear you.
I was trying to get home because it was getting late.
Well, you live on Elm, right?
So,
You were right there, right? You have a curfew? 9 o'clock?
10 o'clock.
Why are you getting home at 10:29? Where were you? Listen, you seem like a nice kid. We can't have anybody out there, okay? Just please be careful, all right? I'll be glad to do this for you, but you gotta take advantage of it, all right?
Yes,
You're
sir.
gonna plead to impeding?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and accept to that charge of impeding. You plead responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
150 is your total. Cashier into the hall to your right. That, I hope you understand why I talked to him, because he needs to be talked to a little bit.
Absolutely, thank you, Judge.
Okay? I want you to pay this. Can you pay this? Not your dad, not anybody else. Can you pay this today, or I can give you an extension if you don't have the money?
I have the money. I'm just gonna pay my debt back.
All right, you're gonna pay him back though, right?
Yes.
All right. Good luck. What year are you? All right. What sports you in? I hear you guys are gonna be pretty good next year.
Sir.
I was having pizza with your coach, Mr. Voss, Coach Voss. So good luck.
Thank you.
Play hard. I'm gonna come and root for you. Take care. Brock Hines, 260-843-026. How you doing?
All right, John, how are you?
I'm better than nothing right now. How about you? Everything going well with you?
Let's go.
All right, you're gonna plead on the A file. Let's see what that is. That's there to stop assured. What do you have, a bad record or something, or did you cause damage?
Yes, John, I have a bad record.
While you drive?
It was, I don't know, I was.
Caused,
I
you caused an accident though. You gotta be careful.
Yes, John. I know.
How old are you?
Point two.
Where do you work?
I work at a lot of asphalt and seal coating and wind up.
What do you have to drive anything? What are you gonna do when you lose your license?
That's something I've been trying to save, and oh my God, it's a little funny by the way. That's, yeah.
The charge failure to stop assured clear distance should be responsible or not responsible.
Responsible.
I'll accept the plea. 195, dismiss the expired plate and go down the hall and take care of that. Good luck. Slow down, will you please?
Yes, John. Can I get an extension?
How long do you need?
2 weeks, maybe?
June 22nd. If you don't have the money on June 22nd, you call the court, we'll go on Zoom, I'll give you an extension, okay?
Yes, John. Thank you.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, Aaron Elizabeth Watson. How you doing? Your name?
Hello, Aaron Watson.
All right, we're gonna set it for an informal hearing. That's what you want, right? Okay, give me a informal hearing date if you would.
That'll be June 22nd at 9 o'clock.
June 22nd at 9, okay? Wish you well. Good luck. Be careful out there, please. What year are you? Junior, senior?
I just graduated
Congratulations. What are you doing next year?
from the state for accounting.
Good, great. You don't want to be a police officer or anything, huh? Or a judge or nothing like that? We'll see you back here. Good luck. Thanks. Farah? Can I have Yaqub Abdul Qadir Farah, please? 26T648153. Your name?
My name's Dr. Kufar.
All right, so you're gonna plead as charged on this?
Yes.
You understand this is 2 points, right?
Yes.
Somebody got hurt or there was a
Car damage.
car totaled?
Not, I wouldn't say total, just a little dinged up.
The other car I'm talking about.
Yeah, the other car, it was not total.
Was it drivable?
No, it was just a pop tire.
Why don't you have a seat, stuff? When Bernard comes in next time, I'm gonna call this case. Have a seat right at that table there. Johnson. Michaela Johnson, 26T648401, defendant failed to appear. Default judgment is entered. This was scheduled for 9 and it is now 10. Panetta. Chantrell Enlow, 26T648278. Defendant failed to appear. Defendant's responsible is charged by default. Mohammed Asgar, 26W84287. Defendant failed to appear. Default judgment is entered. All right, Jaden Jones, 26W8422928. Defendant failed to appear. Defendant is responsible is charged by default. Sergeant, I'm going to call this other case here real quick. Yaqub Abdul Qadir Farah, 26T648153. Where'd he go? Come on up here. Your name?
Sergeant Everett, Armstrong Police Department.
Nobody was hurt, right?
Notice her.
How bad was the damage?
Looking at me, just off the UD side wasn't terrible, but it's his driving record is what disqualified him.
I thought he had nothing in him. Oh my gosh, now I see what's going on. My apologies. Yeah, you gotta slow down and be careful.
Of course.
Yeah, geez, you're on a roll. All right, I mean, I was gonna help you. I didn't realize it was that. I don't know what I was looking at. To the charge of failure to yield, causing an accident, responsible or not responsible.
Responsible.
I'll accept the plea. That's 2 points, 195. How much time? You're all set.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
How much time do you need?
I'll say about 2 weeks.
Can you pay it all by June 22nd or you want the 29th?
Flight second to New York, so it would be like, is there a way I could get it? But the 30th, I could pay it on the 30th.
How about, well, the 30th is a Saturday. No, it isn't. You're right, June 30th. Pay on June the 30th. If you don't have the money, don't worry about it. Call the court. You and I will go on Zoom. You can ask for an extension. I will grant it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Or you can show up, Your Honor, before that date at 8:30. Good luck.
I appreciate you.
Oscar Fernando Neighbor Cabrera. 26B150605. Your name? You don't do you understand English?
No, just gone.
Lieutenant, or who had this one?
Right here, your house.
Yeah, come on up. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Great, thanks. Your name?
Jonathan Smith, Sergeant at Brosstown.
Yeah, how you doing? So you communicated with him by way of a translator, a phone translator.
Yes, Your Honor.
Heather, I feel uncomfortable asking somebody how they plead if they don't understand me. Can we do
Yeah.
that?
Well, Judge, when he was here also, and we set him up, we told him, and he told us that he could bring somebody that could help him speak English with him. And we noted it in the system. And I believe we wrote it on the register too. And obviously he didn't bring that person with him.
Yeah. Jeez. Can you somehow figure out a way to communicate to him? I need to adjourn this. I don't feel comfortable with this. Can you figure out a way to communicate with him that we need him to bring somebody, or I hate to hire an interpreter over something
Well,
this menial.
I mean, we used Google Translate last time he was here, and that's what we told him, to bring somebody with him that could speak English and help him translate. And he said he would back to us, and he did not bring anyone today.
I'm going to adjourn this 1 week. I want you to explain that to him if you can with that translation. Have him
Okay.
bring somebody, and this agreement still would be valid. You're still offering this, right?
Yes, sir.
So you don't have to
Okay.
be here, but let's get somebody to communicate.
Okay.
Tell them to bring somebody, figure it out. You'll be a lot better off than I will be, okay?
Do you want me to tell them that, or do you want the court?
I want, I mean, you don't speak any Spanish, right? So
No, I don't. I can tell them on the train. Do you want me to tell them on the train?
however you guys think you can accomplish it. I just need him to come back here next week with somebody who can speak Spanish and English.
What was the date again?
June 15th. What time did you tell me, Heather?
We didn't do a time, Judge. So, I mean, that's a civil day for you. So whatever you
Let's-
wanna,
Let's do 9 a.m.
Anyway,
9 a.m. Okay?
señor, mueve a lunes. El 20 de
You speak Spanish?
I speak some Spanish. Sure, but una semana.
Come on, do me a favor. Come on up here. Can
I
you,
asked him a couple of times on the translator if that's what he wanted to do, the no point ticket.
right.
Yes, I understand though.
Can you ask him his name?
Il nome il giudice magistrate. Tuo nome. Chi amo? Chi amo?
Me llamo,
Sì,
¿cómo me llamo? Oscar Nava Cabrera.
speak.
Oscar Nava Cabrera, Fernando.
They are offering you, can you tell him or not?
Un'offerta per te
To plead to impeding traffic.
per incassare il traffico. 0 punto.
Yeah.
Voglio
Won't go on record.
non ricordo di questi punti. Capito? Capisci? Capito?
Yeah.
Comprende?
Comprende?
No, but
I need to brush up. Comprende?
yes,
To the charge of impeding traffic. Do you plead responsible or not responsible?
Responsabile per il traffico per il punto 0.
yeah.
Sì?
Sí, sí.
Yes, Judge.
One, I'll accept the plea to impeding and dismiss the failure to yield. 195 is your total.
195 per pagare.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Grazie.
Quando è tempo per pagare?
15,
Puoi pagare poi? O
15 días.
quanto? 5 una settimana per pagare.
Una semana.
Okay, 1 week, Judge, to pay. I apologize.
No problem. June 15th.
Il 5 di giugno.
Huh?
15 of June per pagare.
Okay.
I'll make it June 22nd.
Good luck to you. Bye-bye.
If you can figure out a way to tell them June 22nd down there, Heather, that would be appreciated.
20
I'm giving them till the 22nd.
settimane.
2 settimane, sì. Più settimane. 195. 2 settimane, sì, sì,
Thanks a lot, Mr. Graziani. Thank you. Joanna Cache Marshall, 267841682. All right, your name?
Joanna Cachet Marshall.
So I'm gonna dismiss the case. I gave him 15 minutes. He was scheduled for 9:45. It's already 10:09, so case dismissed. You're all set. Good luck. Have a good day.
Amen.
Okay. All right, let me see here. I am going to need Jessica in here.
She is off this week, Judge. I believe Madeline is the only one here today.
Let's start with this. I have Timothy Jamie Whittle, 25B148379. A, I have 25B148379C, 25T645972A, 25B148379B, and I also have 21F235726A. All right, Mr. Whittle, your name?
Timothy Jamie Wood.
Mr. Graziani?
John Graziani, attorney on behalf of Timothy Whittle, Judge.
So I revoked his status, his 7411 status, after he pled guilty. He had multiple violations. And then I set it over here for a sentencing date on this charge. I'd initially sentenced him to clear all warrants by February 20 of 26, serve 3 days on the court work program, attend outpatient treatment. And we've got
Just very briefly, he was incarcerated in Wayne County Jail. He got out this past Friday.
how long was he in custody?
14 days, Judge. We have the evidence. What the reason being, Judge, is that was a separate matter in Lincoln Park, and in lieu of paying fines and court costs, he, an old past matter, Judge. And he's still dealing with the, court dates. He is setting up, he's already set up dates to deal with the warrants, Judge. In fact, he's taking.
Can you give me a first page of a register of actions, Mr. I'm sorry, go ahead.
He's continued taking these steps, Judge. In addition to that, he paid $283 in the past several weeks to address, the amount of fines and court costs that your court imposes.
You need the first page of a misdemeanor?
Right here. That one.
Yeah.
Heather, can you have somebody bring down a misdemeanor register of actions? We're out of them.
I found it.
Oh, okay.
Got some of.
Got it.
Remind me, did he pay his fines on this? The
He has
admission,
not paid everything, Judge. He recently paid $283.
how much does he owe on that now, Heather? On the 3798 file? That's the only one I'm addressing right now.
379A has a balance of $680.
And he didn't attend outpatient treatment either. You don't want to listen to people, do you? You kind of think you know it all, right?
He's been really taking steps. Go ahead if you'd like to talk.
My outpatient treatment has been scheduled since the court date before last, but it was like, all of them, I just didn't know how to get it right until the 11th. That's the earliest they could have got me.
Judge, he's been aggressive about it. Again, for a guy who's barely making it, pay $282, it's a tremendous accomplishment. Just to let you know that at work, I mean, the factory job, he couldn't have this job if he didn't pass the drug test. He's tested once a month on the job. Is that correct, Mr. Whittle?
When are you scheduled for your intake on your outpatient?
June 11th is up in 3 days from now. and it's been scheduled for quite some time.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Let's just take these one at a time. He's got all kinds of time to pay issues on these others.
Just what I've said, and so the court takes into consideration this man's caught between a rock and a hard place, and he's basically homeless. He sleeps in his car.
Why'd you let that happen? Call, yeah, and I tell her I need the screening report on this.
December 2025, this past December, I got arrested, going home, and I stand the warrants. This court.
The same warrants I told you to clear at the time of the original sentence by February 20th, right?
I'm making progress. It's not on everything.
Listen to you. Listen to me. He's a well-spoken kid. What are you doing? Did you graduate?
Yes. So I'm in college right now.
Where?
At Washington Community College.
And what are you doing for a living?
I work at a factory. We draw transmissions for Ford.
Which one?
Local logistics.
How much do you make an hour?
16.
How many hours you working?
40 hours a week, watching overtime, Saturdays, whenever it calls.
Judge, he had
Where are your parents?
My mom's passed, and my dad, St. Louis is there.
Judge, also, he had the job at Famous Dave's and he lost it while he was in what do you call it, Wayne County Jail.
For what? What was he in the Wayne County Jail for?
Go ahead, explain the matter, Lincoln.
Judge
Zelenick.
Zelenick out of Lincoln Park, he asked me, gave me an ultimatum, either do 14 days and pay $1,200 that day, and I didn't have $1,200. And so my daughter, I was supposed to be last 2 weeks, so we could tell when I was in jail.
Did you do the full 14 days?
Well, the more because I was older too.
Because you what?
So it's
How you doing? Your name?
Madam Registration?
Yeah, good morning. Can I see that screen, please? So you've had a rough go of it, kinda, huh?
And I'm not trying to use it.
No, I don't want you to, I didn't say you were trying to use any.
I just,
Hang on. So you got a daughter that's 8 now, probably, right? In a B&E vehicle to steal property less than 200 back in 18. Otherwise, it's pretty unremarkable, except you just decided you weren't ever going to show up for court. Drive while suspended, you got a ton of those warrants that you didn't show up on.
Judge, regarding the warrants, he is setting up dates. He has set up.
You're going to ruin your life. I know. I just want to talk to him a second. You're going to ruin your life, and you're a well-spoken kid. You are a well-spoken kid, and you are going to ruin your life if you continue on this little journey that you're on. I'm dead serious. These are the most important years of your life. You're what, 24 or 5 now? Now, I've always thought 19, 17 to 25, 26 is the most important years, and you're just.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Sorry.
you gotta take your phone out of the courtroom, please. Whatever that was. It's gotta go. Thank you. I know, but you're gonna have to leave the courtroom with your phone or whatever that is.
Ma'am, the judge said.
Ma'am, you have to leave the
You gotta take the
courtroom,
phone out.
okay? Talk to your dad.
since my mom passed 3 years ago, I brought up a good relationship with her. Recently, and so I was going to talk to Miss O'Donnell about taking like 2 days to go down to St. Louis to go to her funeral
When's the funeral?
next Monday.
Were they divorced?
They got married and then they was both in the Navy, and my mom did her 20 years, my dad didn't, and it didn't work out. I guess I've never seen much of them growing up. Never got the full story of their relationship regarding me. My mom never had any bad things to say about it, but she never really experienced much of a dad or him. She was, talk to him, right?
You what?
I reach out to him now and talk to him, right?
How often's regularly?
Once a week. Not once a week. Yeah, about once a week.
So you guys are on good terms?
Yeah. Our conversations mostly about sports. See every sports go, we talk about baseball. We've had more than 10 court dates since the first time you saw me in December. Been taking every single thing you say to me, every single time you say it to me, very single.
You're a very sincere kid. You can go a long way. Yeah, I'm gonna do. You spent 14 days in jail, right? Did you spend, how many days did you spend in jail?
I think it was 14 on there, like 16, the weekend, the like 4, and then this weekend.
Give me 1 second. You guys might get tired sitting there for a minute, so if you want to sit down, feel free. If you want to, Rick John, and Sue.
I'm all set, Judge. Thank you so much.
Be honest with me. When's the last time, look at me in the eye. When is the last time you used a drug? Any kind of drug?
Hey,
A month ago? A month and a half ago?
2 months ago.
What other, this was a cocaine case.
Never in my life used cocaine. I don't play guilty to that because the public attorney I had, the defender I had on the case, said he would adjourn it if I didn't agree to his terms. With extra adjournment. So I just agreed. But I didn't even have it. I never did no drugs. Didn't drink alcohol with my friends. Like any other college kid. And I used to smoke weed heavily in high school, but I didn't even smoke it that much before the probation started. So that's why, like.
Do you have any other probation going on? Heather, I just want to confirm on 379B, he owes 125?
379B has a zero balance. He paid that off today.
Judge, that was a part of the 283.
Yeah. I can either send him to Judge Hessen on this other one. How much does he owe on 21F235-726A?
275.
You want to go to Judge Hessen or you want me to either? Are you okay with that?
Judge, I have no problems.
Here's what I want you to do. What does he owe on 379C?
275 also.
What does he owe on 25P6459728?
That has a zero balance. That was also paid off today.
All right. So on 25T645-972A, I'll make a note. He paid the balance in full. Case closed. On 5726A, well, I'm sorry. On 25B148379B, he paid that in full. True?
That is correct.
Case closed. On 25B148379C, he owes 275, right?
That's correct.
On 21F235726A, he owes 275, right?
Correct.
And on 25B148379A, he owes 680, right?
Yes.
On 25B148379C, it's a sentence of the court, you pay 275 or serve 16 days. Credit 16, you just served in Lincoln Park. On 21F235726A, it's a sentence of the court that you pay 275 or serve 16 days, credit 16 that defendant served in Lincoln Park. On the case that I'm here to sentence you on 25B148379A, for which you didn't serve your court work, all that, I'm simply going to say that you are going to serve 16 days jail, credit 16. I'm closing that case. I'm going to believe in you. Now, I want you to listen to me. You have a lot of potential. You're smart. Take this and run with it, will you please? You don't have to thank me. I believe in you. When you're doing well, will you come back and tell me? And now you can leave the state if you're not on probation anywhere. Tell your dad that got a good young man with him and tell him that the judge said that he really thinks you guys could have a great relationship. Best of luck to you, young man. I wish you well. Thanks. I don't know what I did with the screening report. It's probably in one of these files. Will one of you guys dig it out for me? Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Come back and tell me when you're running the Pentagon or something. Good luck. Brittany Rochelle Chapala Tweed, 26B150067. All right. Good morning. Your name?
Good morning, but, Brittany,
How long do you need?
just another 30 days, long.
Heather, these are all stapled together. I'm gonna write on the side of the one ticket here. Defendant to pay by July 11th. Or July 10th.
Yeah, and I do have a question.
And if you need more time, you can come back and call me, come in here around or before the due date, okay?
Thank you. She did mention at the gate, I guess that there's a little.
What started as a routine sentencing hearing quickly turned into one of Judge McNally's most frustrating courtroom moments. A woman appeared before the court after crashing into a utility pole while driving impaired by drugs. The crash was so severe that it shut down an entire city block and caused major disruption throughout the area. But when the judge began reviewing her conduct after the arrest, things only got worse. The judge had previously ordered her to attend recovery meetings twice a week and bring proof of attendance to court. When asked for the paperwork, she claimed she had forgotten it at home. At first, that sounded like a simple mistake. But then the truth came out. After more questioning, she admitted she hadn't been attending the required meetings regularly at all. In fact, despite being ordered to attend multiple sessions every week, she had only gone a couple of times. That immediately changed the mood in the courtroom. Judge McNally wasn't angry because of missing paperwork. He was angry because he believed she wasn't taking the situation seriously. The judge reminded her that she had already been on probation in another case when this offense occurred. He pointed out that she drove into a utility pole, caused significant damage, disrupted an entire neighborhood, and then ignored the court's rehabilitation order. As the excuses continued, the judge became increasingly skeptical. He questioned whether she was being fully honest about her work schedule and her efforts toward recovery. every new answer seemed to create more concerns rather than resolve them. Then came the moment that defined the hearing. The judge made it clear that accountability matters. If someone wants leniency, they must show effort. If someone wants a second chance, they must prove they're serious about changing their behavior. Simply saying the right things isn't enough. Actions matter. Despite his frustration, Judge McNally ultimately chose rehabilitation over incarceration. He sentenced her to probation, intensive outpatient treatment, regular testing, recovery meetings, community service, and strict supervision. But he also delivered a warning she won't soon forget. The message